First of all, where I recorded this video right now is very unexpected. Everything, including the settings, the clothes. But anyway, I'm gonna share this with you guys. So I wrote the YouTube script on the 1st of February. That day, everything was felt very heavy. Something I did not expect it to be like this. If you are curious what happened, watch until the end. I'm gonna share how does my healing journey looks like. So today, I want to talk, not to teach anything, not to motivate, not to explain what healing means, but kind of just like I want to share where I am right now. Because healing is not funny. And I feel like I'm at the stage where healing just feels really hard right now. Like really hard. Not dramatically hard, it's just quiet, heavy hard. Oh my god, the sun is so for the past week. Almost every day I have been letting go of things that doesn't serve me anymore. Dynamics, ways of relating, patterns that used to feel familiar does not feel familiar anymore. And every time something leaves, it honestly felt like ripping a part of me apart. What makes it confusing is that there's nothing physical to point to. No clear loss, no one thing to blame, just this feeling. It feels like something ending inside of me. And suddenly, everything that once felt familiar is gone. It does not feel familiar anymore. There is this strange space I'm in right now. The old ways don't work anymore, but the new ways haven't fully arrived. So I'm just here, no structure, no clear identity, no familiar emotional ground. Some days it feels like floating. Some days it feels like falling. And honestly, some days just feels like grabbing onto anything just to feel stable again. So, this stage actually reminds me so much of when I was a little kid learning how to ride bicycle. I was probably around 4 or 5 years old. I kept falling. I scraped my knees. I bled. I remembered feeling frustrated, angry, sad. I remember wanting to give up, but even then, there was this knowing inside of me. Once I decided I wanted to ride the bike, the falling is just gonna be part of it. Healing feels exactly like that right now. I fall, it hurts, I question myself, but somehow I already chose this path. So even when it's painful, stopping doesn't feel like an option. What's hard about this stage is letting go does not feel clean. It's not peaceful, it's not graceful. It feels like tearing attachments out of my body. And sometimes I catch myself wondering, why does healing feel so hard? And sometimes I catch myself wondering, why does growth feels like a loss first? Why does becoming someone new mean saying goodbye to so many familiar parts of myself? There are moments I feel so strong and moments I feel exhausted, and both feel true. There are moments when I miss familiarity, but doesn't mean they are right. Not because it was right, but because it was known. There is a grief in that. Grief for versions of me that survived, even if they no longer belong in my life. I don't feel dramatic about it, I just feel honest. I hesitated to share this online, but I also know that this is real and this is human. I'm not sharing from a place having answers. I am sharing from the middle, from the mess, from the uncertainty. There's a quote from Dr. Joe Dispenza that stayed with me, and I will read this for you. He says, when it's the hardest, it usually means it matters the most. That feels true right now. So I'm here, still going, not because it's easy, not because I feel ready, but because I already chose how I want to live my life. And I'm really curious to see who I become if I don't turn back now. So, guys, that's all I wanted to share today. If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to support me by likes and subscribe because it's meant a lot to me to grow my channel, and it helps other people who is on the same path finding this video. Thank you so much for spare your time to watch this video today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.